What's up, everybody? It's Angel back to do some more gameplay for
I could feel the riches with the edges of my fingertips.
King's Quest. That's
when
it. That's the name.
Clasped shut. My arm was pinched between the.
Okay.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Let's see.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
Okay, let's see.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me.
Okay,
I've got
I
a few
think I have an
tips to
idea on how to find out that guy's name.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
share. Goodbye.
I think I know how to get that guy's name because he's a bit full of himself, so maybe it has to do something with like these flowers. Okay, Tuesday. How do I get this motherfucker's name? Okay, looks like that squirrel thing was right.
My limb would be lost if I tried to remove.
Okay, let's see. Trying to figure out that dude's name.
Back it up. Back it up.
Ah, fuck off. Okay, let's see.
Slice my arm for the good of the rest of me. I flung my pinched arm downward as hard as I could.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Don't know.
Now, give me a little more time to mingle.
How do I figure out this dude's name? I'm wondering.
That was within. I could. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Let's see.
Sir Tenov himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
Well, I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
How do I figure out this dude's name? Alright.
Shrek. Achaka.
Okay, let's see.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down.
Okay, I can't figure out this other dude's name.
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Okay, so I gotta figure out that other dude's
Are you
name.
ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Achaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Sir Tenov himself?
Sir Tenov himself?
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Let's see.
Trick question. Manny is his full name.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Pet squirrel. Let's see.
Well, I know he likes stimulating conversation. Now, how did I do?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got no answers correct. Why don't you go
hell.
and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
How did I not get Achaka?
The treasure that was within. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
How do I figure out your fucking name? I can't talk to these knights.
I could feel the riches with the edges of my
What do you want?
Let's see.
Heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, skinny pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess
Whisper.
Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think
Okay,
you're hiding something
okay.
else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
I'm going, bitch. You're Whisper.
monster Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
Gee,
do
I
we
couldn't
all.
tell.
I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Yeesh. So full of himself.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Whisper.
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
Oh, yeah.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Okay, now I got dirt on everybody except Manny.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
That would be Achaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Whisper?
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Fastest. Let's see.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
It was Princess
Madeline
Madeline.
of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors.
Which one
Return
did I
to me
fuck
when
up?
You're ready to take the test again.
Okay. What the?
1 hour later.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Achaka.
Achaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Achaka?
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Oh, that would be Whisper
Sir
then.
Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline.
Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why don't you go and gather some
2 hours later.
that speaks multiple languages?
A chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Let's see. I haven't gone with many.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess
Princess
Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
This is taking forever.
Let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct.
Oh, fuck.
Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're
So
ready
it's
to
the
take
first
the
2
test
that
again.
I'm messing up.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is
It
the
has to
only
be a
knight
chaka,
competing
'cause
in a
he's-
tournament that speaks multiple languages?
A chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Whisper.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess
This is
Madeline of
Madeline
Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some
I've
more
been
fun
mingling for
facts about
fucking
your fellow
ever.
competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Itself. Sit a while and hear my legends. If you have something to say, please say it quickly.
Do you have any advice on the tournament?
Yeah, be like me. But opposite. You lose. Whisper wins. It's a great alliance. Oh, Grace, have you met Royal Guard number 1 and 2? You might not believe it, but I woke up like this. Last night, I feasted on a cheetah with a great au jus sauce. Whisper loves fast food.
Ugh. Okay, so I have no idea how to get past this part.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Let's see. I got Whisper, Acorn, and a
I'm
Chaka.
good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
It would be a Chaka.
Chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of
Acorn.
Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Acorn?
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure.
I see.
Please
Last
let this be the last
Who
one.
or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers
Oh,
correct.
for fucking
Why
hell.
don't you go
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
like you got all the answers correct?
Finally.
Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag.
Ah, you
Each
fuck.
night hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Oh, that's cool. The bridge is fixed. Wonder who this is. Could it be the future queen? Most likely. Whenever they introduce a female lead like this in a game, it's always the love interest.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Okay, let's see. Keep out distress.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Are they still doing that? Getting attacked by bees and jumping into the fucking water?
How did you find an eye?
Was a hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
The hell was that thing?
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
What's going on here? Ah, squirrel! Rabbits! Rabbit squirrels!
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Jesus.
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Nice. Okay.
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
What's he picking? Blueberries?
I'm almost done here. 5 minutes, that's all I need. Stop annoying me, please. Can't you see I'm working? Why don't you go bug someone else? I have to get these all picked before I can go
Yeah, I was hoping
home.
that like he'd rage
Leave me
quit.
be so I can finish my work.
Okay. So I can't go south, I can go north though.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Wolves? What's that on the ground there? Bells?
No one should notice one bell missing.
So that's the king's statue?
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
Okay, so now let's see what I can do with this. Bell, I got...
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it! These dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Alright.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Let's see. Maybe something like a...
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest.
Alright, let's see.
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye. Hello.
Let's see.
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, have a kind heart. Probably wouldn't blind a beast just to win a competition. Your arms look like they've never even held a bow. No, you're just too nice. But perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
Well, I become king anyway.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
All
How much
right.
for that gardening tool?
One shiny gold coin.
Bye.
Trust that gut of yours.
Let's see.
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Okay.
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or
Then
crumbled.
how do I get a work
Then I'll
order?
bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Give me a work order.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
Huh. Okay, so I can buy that and cut the thing, the forest, or I can have her do a work order.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true, we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Let's see.
Yes.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham. I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.